Sold out, just in case you want to join the waiting list. Anyway, so here's my deal. Let me stop sharing this. So I put together this crazy idea, and I call it the Bill Walsh. I've never seen Marshall on stage, by the way. I don't know how he sells. But I have this vision of how to sell, right? And I'm going to do this by the numbers, I think, because I get 30 minutes. And so you're not paying me to be there. I have to close, right? So I'm going to walk into my music, lots of high fives, start talking about how you get to be a celebrity rock star influencer in your life, right? I've sold $2.5 billion. I know all the people on the stage. How did I get here? How did a 21-year-old and I connect? Because it's true that your network is your net worth, right? You with me so far?
Yep.
So then I want you to, and this, you guys both have 360 yet?
Yeah, I've got 360, yeah.
All right, so tomorrow there's a training. You should jump on the training tomorrow night at 7 o'clock just to hear what Ray's gonna do, because this is what I was selling, okay? So what I want you to do right now is I want you to take out your phone, and I want you to go to your favorite browser, whether it's your Safari or your Chrome, and I want you to type in www.forbesrowdy360.com, okay? AJ, you think he'll do it if I tell him to do it?
Yep.
So who's got it first on their phone? Everybody raise your hand. Let me see. Oh, there's my pretty picture. That's cool. I want you to close the movie, and you can follow me on all my social medias, not now, but in a little bit. And I want you to go up to the top right-hand corner, and you're going to see where it says, and actually I should do this for you. You're going to see where it says contact. And I got a free gift for you guys, if you will. Put in text your first name and your email address, okay? So close that. And all I want you to do, and I'm not sure if I can show this live or I have to videotape this, go to your contact here, you hit that, it gets the text. You're gonna type in your first name, and you're gonna send me your email. That's good for a free gift. Now put that down. But now I want you to go get a pen out. Now, who here has a pen? Okay, a couple of you probably don't have a pen. Let me show you what a pen is. A pen in the old days was something you used to write on a piece of paper, right? Now, also at their chairs, I'm creating a form. Now, here's what's unique about a pen. This pen made me $500 million. Want to know how? And I got a story about Body by Jake and how I sold this pen, okay? Body by Jake. I'm kind of working this. I've never done this presentation before. All right. So cool it is. So I'm going to give you the 3 secrets to becoming a rock star in your own life. First one is about permission. I go into the audience and I say, who would like permission? I just did this actually, and it's interesting. People ask permission for the funniest things. I want permission to be more successful. I want permission to stop hating myself. I want permission to fall in love. I'm going to get 3 guys and 1 girl up there. They look a lot like the Wizard of Oz. And I'm going to do a little competition about what you can have permission to do in your life to become a superstar. One of those will win my permission card and maybe a trip to Cancun. Now, by the way, did I say a trip to Cancun? Who would like a trip to Cancun? Raise your hand. All right, so on your seat, there's a picture of me. I don't know where it is. This cute little thing that says 360. Turn it over, and on the top of that is where you can fill out your name, your email, and your address. Fill that out right now. I'm going to choose 1 winner to go to Cancun. Just fill it out with that pen that you have. Okay, you following me?
Yep.
Never done this pitch before. So AJ, you get to be critical of this. All right, so fill all that out for me if you would. Now, second thing you need is you got to know what you want. And I'm going to do my little Grubhub little speech about knowing what you want. Successful people know what they want. That is one way that you become a celebrity. And the third way, remember I mentioned, I only have 30 minutes. And some of that's my video and lots of applause. That your network is your net worth. So take out your phone again. Here's what I want to show you. And I'm going to walk through pretty fast, I think. I'm going to have it on a presentation, what this thing is and how I can network with the 600 people in this room faster than you can blink an eye. I don't know, somebody tell me their Facebook page or their Instagram. I can't remember all that. I can remember Forbes 360. Watch this. I'm going to go to any one of my Facebook pages. Boom. I'm going to go over to my LinkedIn and I'm going to find out all about me because I just met you and I want to read about you. Well, guess what? There's all the information you ever want to know about me at your fingertips. And now go back. Wait, oh, you're an Instagram freak? That's great. Let's go to Instagram. I got 2 accounts there. That's kind of cool. Pick one of those. Then, this button is not working, but my live events, we can go to any one of my websites. Imagine you could meet somebody instantly, and if you want them to be on your podcast, you can book it right now, or hire me as a speaker, or just go on a date with me. I don't care. Maybe you can put Tinder up there. Who knows? But see all these 8 icons? There are 200 different icons, and I'm going to show you a whole bunch of different ones. There is presentation. There's photos. There's slideshows. There's Yelp. Depending on what your company is, you choose the one that you want. And then if you're like me and you really know how to harness the power of the video, watch this. I can do this, or I can go to my next video. I don't have to go to YouTube for any of this, and boom, you know who I am. That's how I close a lot of my deals. But say you do want to go to YouTube, I don't want you going to YouTube because you're going to go watch videos of cats. I want you to go to YouTube that I want. So I'm going to show you a whole playlist. This is what you can do. Let's assume that you're a marketer, you're in real estate. You want to show somebody. Those are all videos that are mine. How cool is that? I don't have to go watch anybody else's video for about an hour and a half, blah, 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 blah. So now here's the really good part that I haven't built yet. I want you to turn over your form, that one with my face on it, where you filled out your free trip, and I want you to play a game with me, okay? Here's the game of how do I get rich fast? How do I get rich and famous fast, okay? So I've got 3 lines here. I'm going to show them on the screen. If you want a 360 for yourself, just imagine you can network, no more business cards, amazing follow-up, and you can make money. So to register for this, it's $500. That seems fair, right? Because the whole enrollment process, you get one of our live consultants and they walk you through the whole process. That's worth $500, okay? Then there's 3 levels of enrollment. And I'm going to show you a picture of that right here. When you go to my 360, I haven't built this yet. I'm building it now. My 360 sites, and I'm going to show you, and I only have a couple more minutes to do this whole presentation. I have to go faster. So there's 3 categories. There is the whole plan category here. Where's the different plans? There you go. You can do the $29.79 and $129, right? And I'm thinking of putting, so for $299 if you pay, that's what this is. For $1,300, that's what this is, right? You got $299 over here. You got $1,300 over here. Who would like this plan if I gave it to you completely for free? Raise your hand. Yeah, you want that? Of course you want that. Everybody wants the high plan. So let me look at it in terms of cars. This is your Prius. This is the reliable, I had a Prius, I could drive 9 hours from my house on a single tank of gas. Pretty crazy. This is the Lambo. Everybody wants the Lambo, right? Okay, raise your hand if you want the Lambo package. Okay, that's $1,300. Put $1,300 right here. Okay, and so now the next big amazing thing that I'm doing is all of this is nice. Like Facebook is free, but nobody knows how to really do it or monetize it. What if I gave you 4 weeks of coaching, not only with me, but with Ray Perez, the #1 global branding expert in the world? That is a $2,500 value for 4 weeks. Kind of a cool deal. It's a group coaching. There's only 50 spots on that. And you're in a Zoom platform with us. And we're going to teach you, show you, not teach you. We're going to actually just do it with you. This is you don't need to be taught anymore. You need actionable. Let's get it done, right? So I've got literally 1.5 minutes left to go. Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to do this. Take on your piece of paper, cross out the 500. Let's waive all of that. Let's give you the Lambo package for the Prius price. Okay, that's $24 a month if you pay in full. And I'm going to take this down to $1,500. You're going to get the entire package, 4 weeks of me telling you what you need to do for $1,500. 4 weeks of training and you get the package. What do you say? Who's in? Now wait, one more thing. I only have those 50 spots. There's 600 of you in the room. Figure it out. Ready, go.
Mm-hmm. So the package is 360 and training with you.
Yes.
That's 1,500, yeah?
Yes, but I'm going to say to get everyone really motivated, guys, I've got 30 seconds left. I can only do this. I'm going to make the whole thing $997. You get all of this for $997. Who wants it? Okay. AJ, what do you think?
Yeah, I like the price drop on that. I love the Lambo for the Prius. I like the progression order that you put it in there. There is a bit of clarity that I still feel is needed. However, you kind of overcome that with excitement.
Well, no, I'm actually going to overcome that with a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah.
There's slides that I think will show you.
Don't expect them to have internet access.
Right.
The Palms, you can't count on that, especially if you're one of the first few people there. They're not going to be set up for that, so you got to be totally internal ability of yourself. I don't know. Find out if the laptop is over by the AV table and they run it, or can the laptop be close to you?
No. I'm not going to run the laptop at all. I'm going to do the whole thing on a screencast, and it's going to be one little movie that we're going to watch in real time.
Okay.
Because for all those reasons, I can't rely on the internet. You know, everyone says to me, well, make the registration on your cell phone. You know what? I want a piece of paper and I want it signed. I want it in my hand. And here's the other crazy thing. Now, I've never done this way before. And I know it's very pitchy and they really want me to teach content. I think there's some content in there. Who knows?
The chair drop for the registration forms. You know, hopefully they'll do it. Be prepared that someone like us will back that up because they may not do it.
What do you mean?
They don't have a choice.
Huh?
They don't have a choice. I am first up, and that's the only way I'm going to take the stage.
Well, they may be disorganized is what I mean, because you're just starting. So, and at the same time, we just have a backup. We'll take care. We'll give them a chance to do it. And if they don't do it, we'll take care of it.
Well, no. They're not going to do it. My team, and I've got a couple of people that you need to meet.
Good.
Have you met Tim Zimmerman?
Yep. I know him.
So Tim's going to be there. Have you met Tracy Samlo?
No.
I haven't, no.
Tracy's going to be there as well, and I think she wants to bring 1 or 2 people. Because I just talked to Ray. I think if there's 6 or 7 people in the room, and I'm willing to pay you guys to help me. I don't expect it for free. But the 2 things. 1, I would like us to put everything on somebody's chair, and the one side of it is my picture. It's really pretty. It's kind of a little flyer.
Okay.
The back side is what I'm going to be doing. The second thing is I don't want people. Bye. I don't want people to leave their chair. I don't want people rushing to the back of the room. So what I want them to do, though, because I want to end it the way I like to end my presentations, everybody standing up, clapping, crying, whatever we're doing, loving on me. So about 26 minutes, got to end about 26 minutes after the hour. I really want everyone to raise their hand and us to collect it from them.
Okay. So collection.
And so there's this mad rush because there's numbers. If I've got 50, well, obviously I don't care if we get 400, but we're going to talk about the fact there's only 50.
Mm-hmm.
So AJ, I don't know. I can't have people leave their chair. We're not allowed to I don't want it to look like a sale.
No, I'm perfectly fine with the way you're going to do that. So here's something I want to look at. So you go from 500 to, no, we're going to waive that. You go from 129 to the 24, boom, right? Then all of a sudden it goes to 1,500 and drops down to 997. And I'm not clear about what that 1,500, 997. I know you said it, but emotionally, well. I don't know what that is. And so all of a sudden it's like, well, what's that? So and I will clarify, it is and I can say it 15. I just want to close the room. I'd rather close the room at 15 because it is 4 weeks of me and Ray on a live Zoom call, interacting, really building your business. Because what's missing from any new platform that you get, the 360 is amazing, but how do you set it up? If you're a hairstylist, if you're a digital marketer, if you're looking for dates, you need to have somebody who's outside your coffee cup helping you orchestrate how best to use this system. And it's hard to explain fast like that, but it's kind of like what we're going to do for the real estate people, because we're going to give them, I'm actually going to give Tarl a 360. I'm going to give his Wounded Warrior a 360 for free. And you're going to notice, and maybe I'll put up 2 or 3 different, literally 360s real fast, because my guy who's a hair salon owner is very different from mine because he uses his Yelp, he's younger, he's got his Instagram, he's got Snapchat, I've got Facebook, and I've got Amazon on mine. And maybe somebody who is a speaker has YouTube or whatever it is. They're very different. And in order to best serve you, the platform is just the platform. It's like the house. So great, somebody sells you a house, but you have no idea how to decorate it. And it takes you 2 years to put in the right furniture. You buy the wrong thing, the dresser's too big. What if I brought in an expert designer for free because you bought the house? You know how cool it is when you walk into like a staged house? We're gonna help you build that so it works for you. And that's the value. What? That's the part I need to hear.
Yeah.
And also you might want to explain them, why is it not an app? Because that might be objection in their head. Why is it not an app? Why is it website?
You know what? They don't even know that yet. So I'm not going to waste any time there because they don't know it's not an app, especially if I have no internet service. As far as you know, it is an app. It behaves like an app.
Okay.
And you know why it behaves? Let me tell you something. It behaves like an app so much so that even though it's a URL, let me show you something. And again, these are tricks that Ray knows that nobody else does.
Into a shortcut app. Got it.
Right, it lives on my phone like an app. I don't know how he did that. So watch this. I'm sorry, my phone died. So you go on your phone, And we're going to start the training tomorrow night. And I think you're going to get a kick out of how amazing and in-depth it is, because he and I are really good and fast. And it has to do with your own personal branding. It has, trust me, this package could be a whole lot more, but we're just starting out. Come on, phone. So check this out. Apps live on your phone, right? That's why we have like those apps. So here's my phone. Can you guys see my phone? Okay. I don't know if you can see my phone. Maybe it's too light there.
Yeah.
Okay, so right there, see that? Bam, 360.
Oh, so he connected it with Google Chrome.
I guess all I know is it pulls up like an app.
No, I know how to do that.
Yeah.
I can answer that if you want me to.
It's
Sure.
like a bookmark.
Yeah, but under there is a save to home screen option. So when you export, like a bookmark, yeah, it's like a bookmark.
It's like a bookmark,
But it's
visual
but
bookmark,
there's
which looks
an
like.
option.
Well, it's like a bookmark, but if you go here and you see that little button right there at the bottom, the box with the arrow in it,
Yeah.
if you tap on that,
From a Safari.
you can add it as a bookmark, but there's another one that says add to.
Add to home screen.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You
Perfect.
can only do that. I don't know as if you can do it in Safari. I mean, you can do it in Safari. I don't know about Chrome on an Android, but obviously you can because they did it to Forbes phone.
Yeah, once you set it from Safari, it works in all the apps.
All I know
So
is
once,
to me, it plays like an app.
Yep.
yep,
Okay.
once you do that, then I just have it right here as a push button, and it brings me right up to hers.
Yeah.
So, again, I'm just working on the pitch right now because I want it to sound like we're giving value, you know?
Yeah.
And obviously this would be very different at Tarl's event, AJ. It's just that I'm given a half hour with absolutely, you know,
Yeah,
who knows?
that was good. It's all good.
And I mean, as well, the age range will be like probably early 20s, early 30s, right? So you have all these people who are all about social media and they know how to use it. So answering those objections as well will be important for them. But also I think it's like replacing I mean, you know, the pitch for 360, but I think that's a good approach because then you can upsell them to Forbes Factor and other things when you already have them, right? Connected
That's
to
the whole idea is that I just, you know what, there's, well, because there's two things. This is a really important speaker thing. I don't know if you know this. So the way Ray teaches his 360 is exactly the way I teach my spin gym. He has a very specific pitch, and it's very good. So when a speaker gets on stage, you know, AJ, when you get on stage, how do you get people's names in the audience?
There's a phone number, so we just grab, have them opt in on.
They what?
Opt in on a text.
Well, let me tell you something. So how many people want to opt in on a text? It's getting less and less. I don't want you texting me. I don't really care what you're giving me.
There's short codes that, it's like to a 5-digit number. Those.
Right.
And then
Right.
there's 7 full 10 digits.
It doesn't matter. Dude, if you're on the stage and you say put a short code into your text, I'm not interested. That's my personal vibe, and that's more and more people. So what he has you do and the way he does it, being the master of misdirection, is that you're so intrigued by this, by the time you put in your name and email, you don't realize that you've given me your text information. I think I had a fair amount of people, I only did this presentation once, but I got to tell you, 2/3 of the audience were like, oh yeah, I'm happy to give you that. And I walked with everybody's email and phone numbers. It's like, I've never done that before.
Yeah.
It was nice. So, all right. So, Ms. Savannah, let's talk. So, AJ, have you listened? No, hang on.
And how we can support you, right?
We have about 20 minutes left on our part of the call. Here's what I need you to listen in because you're getting to be a little bit of her accountability partner. Yes?
Okay.
By default. So we left with a couple of things that I want her to do.
Do you mind stop sharing the screen because you're still sharing?
Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, so number one, she has promised to get with her lawyer.
On Friday, already set it up. Yeah.
Good, with you and Jose, just so you can hear what he's saying to her and get very clear. And then there's a very simple action plan. You need this, 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 and this. And if you can set up a business that generates money, does that count? Who knows? Savannah, what's great about you is that you've already made a lot of friends. You are in this business. You know, any law is trying to keep out the stupid people, the bad guys, the people who don't come to this country and contribute. By virtue of the people you've surrounded with yourself, you qualify as an entrepreneur. So you need to know that and go in with that sense. This country wants people like you, innovative, connected. And so approach it with your lawyer that way, okay?
Yeah.
This is not a please help me get this. It's I'm going to show you how successful I am and amazing. Just tell me the rules and I'll do them all.
So one of the things that really works into my advantage is that I will need to collect some kind of like letters from either potential clients, existing clients, and also let's say that I'm invited to speak on stages or
Savannah,
as well.
Oh, that's
listen to me.
Yeah.
You could do that right now. You have enough people in my class alone that if you put together the letter that you want, and I would do 3 different styles of letters, and you're welcome to do this to all of my students. Does that seem like a good idea? Yes.
Amazing.
So you say, you know, dear Jenna, I need and you write it out. Savannah, I want to share with you how much I won. You know, I think you're amazing as a speaker. At my next event, I would consider having you as that. Then you want to go to Michael and Jenny. Write their letter. Write all of them. There's 10, 12 people in class. Handwrite each one. Send it to them with a note that says, I need your help. The U.S., you know, for my visa, they need that I need a letter. I've written something that I think sounds like what you might use. Feel free to tweak it, but can you please send this back on your own stationery? You can have all of those letters by Friday. Okay?
Yep.
Done. Like I said, you have enough friends. You've done it right. Next.
Is the money, right? So the money game, and this is something that what I'm gonna talk about with my lawyer, how soon we can start the process prior to me generating 100K.
Right. Well, no, you said 60 to get, this is why I need AJ and Jose to hear this.
So it's, yeah, so the 50, 60K is like the lower point, lower bracket of it. I want to aim for 100 just to give myself like a higher, you know, goal. But if it's less, it's still okay.
100,000 is a strategy.
It's a strategy, yeah.
For her.
Yeah, that's why.
It makes no difference to me. Next thing is AJ, I was coaching her on her behavior on the phone call when she has clients.
Okay.
So I said to her that she needs something written. She needs a downloadable PDF that when she gets on the phone with these people she's set up, by the way, I love your chairs. Looks like King.
You should come here, Forbes. This place is amazing. I want to show you.
What did you take the call first?
Okay, and I'll show you around here. So this is his, I think she wants to see it right now.
This is what?
So this is his dojo here. So he's hosting his events here. So look at that. He's got the whole shebang here. This is like for live presentations. How do you call this?
That's actually a conference monitor. So it's a
Conference monitor.
touchscreen computer.
Touchscreen computer. He has all these beautiful chairs here. There is like beautiful big kitchen. And here he hosts all these dinners and meetings. And there are like 3 rooms here. There's like big, large bedroom here, and let me show you over here.
And everybody has a flip chart in their living room.
Yep. Where is the light here? So this one is, look at that. This is like a.
Okay, let's go back to your coaching because I'm running out of time.
Yep. Yeah. So anyway, this place is just perfect, and now it's a perfect place for me to work on my stuff because there are no.
He is very generous. He's quite an amazing man.
Yep, I'm a lucky girl.
Yeah, well, no, you actually create your own luck, okay?
Yep.
So, to that end, so I had her, AJ, create, because she's getting on the phone with some people she's never met before, and I said, create a PDF that has your picture on it, your mission statement, and your 360, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then the 3 things that you want them to do, and you came up with that. And then that's where we left off today.
Yep.
What's next? So you need to do all of these things.
Yeah, so that's for Thursday. I have that class on Thursday at 7 p.m.
Good.
6 p.m. And another thing is everything comes down, Forbes, to me really getting this strategy for within next 90 days.
That's my printer.
Oh, okay. Within 90 days to generate 100K. This is my goal. I want to create that within next 90 days. Also, you said something very important, which like I would like to hear your feedback based on like my person and the way you know me and that generalization that I'm using. So you said like my English is really good, but I'm generalized too much.
Yeah,
and I think that is affecting my credibility.
Yes, it does. So you need to start speaking in real, you know, it's like people who say, well, you know, that person's really successful and he's been traveling a lot. I don't know what that word means. This person earns $500,000 a year and she's been to 4 countries. That's the difference. You know, the generalizations are not serving you very well. So even when you say you want to earn this money, remember I had you chunk it down. AJ had already left. But I need to understand, back it out. How are you making this money? How many clients, how much time? Write it out. What does your 90 days look like?
So this is what we did prior to this session.
Good, tell me.
Okay, so you know Iman, who was at the Marketers Cruise, right? And his program. I'm currently going through his program, which will generate at least 20K at the end of this program within next 4 to 6 weeks. So
okay, let's stop for a second.
Yeah.
So why do I need to know that it's Iman's program? All I need to know is Forbes, I've created a course. Is that true? How much are you selling the course for?
The goal is to 10 people for $2,000.
Okay, that's very nice. Do you have the course?
I'm going to be pre-selling this course based on the strategy used with Iman. So before I'm going to sell it, I'm going to create it, I'm going to pre-sell it to those 10 people.
Okay, well, that's nice and all, but what is the course?
I'm just going through the market research with people.
What do you believe it is?
Pardon?
What do you believe it's going to be?
It's going to be one of the ideas. It's about women's entrepreneurs to create like a laptop lifestyle.
All I need, and this is probably in Iman's training, all I need is the title, the log line, how long it is, and how much it is.
Yeah.
That's the kind of specifics I'm talking about. When are you going to have all that?
I'm deciding on that right now, and I have people giving me feedback in a group on my titles right now.
Yeah, just read it to me. I'm one of the best in the world at this. Use me right now. What's the title you're thinking of?
Okay, so let me just get to that. Okay, Facebook group, and let me just, okay, here it is. Let me share this. Can I share the screen with you?
Sure.
Most of my clients so far are single moms. For some reason, I've been attracting single moms.
That's great. So on your Google Doc, are you creating your whole list? So single moms is your audience. That's a great audience. Okay, what else?
So this is what I shared with them in a group. Oh, okay. So Mindshift for entrepreneurs, profitable business method, successful business bootcamp, or laptop lifestyle formula. The feedback that I got from people is here.
Which one do you like?
So this guy suggested ladies laptop lifestyle and then style with dollars in the title. Now this is 8-week program for them online.
No, don't do ladies. Why do fucking men do that? You know, even if it is for single women, don't limit yourself in the title. I don't want to be called a lady.
Okay.
Laptop.
So laptop lifestyle bootcamp.
AJ, what did you say?
What did you say?
Just call it laptop lifestyle.
Laptop lifestyle
No, but
bootcamp.
you really need the .com. So then when I went to Billionaire Business, I got all of my Billionaire businesses. So give me back my screen for a second. And what's the URLs that are available? Do you own any URLs right now?
But why do I need URL for that?
Just because it's nice to have.
Yeah, but this is like a secondary thing. I do have my sylvanakozak.com. I have 360, sylvana360.com. I
have two, baby girl, I have 280 URLs. I own Billionaire Business Academy. Do you own Free Gift from Sylvana?
I have a book, From Burnout to Fulfillment.
No, the URL. Free gift from Silvana.
Oh, no.
Well, go get it, because every time you do something new, you just put it up there. Hey, I want you to go get my new gift. You can put anything that you want up there whenever you want.
Okay.
This is the value of having a couple of URLs. It gives you a lot of freedom. So I have free gift from Forbes. I have free gift from Forbes Riley. They're two different things. One is for fitness. One is for health. I always have a free gift for somebody.
So what would you suggest for the title for that 8-week course?
I don't know. I'd like to see what's available, what somebody else is not doing, because I'm going to go research your course. If it comes up with somebody else's .com, you're not going to want it. AJ, what kind of .coms do you have?
Everything from Call with AJ, Coach Call with AJ, ImetAJ.com.
Okay, so Miss Silvana, go on GoDaddy right now into your account, and this will be the final part of the coaching. I have to leave at 9:20. I gotta make sure that I win this competition tonight. Right, Chuck?
Okay. So Forbes, I want to mention something, that the title of this course needs to include the result that I'm providing for my avatar, which is the single moms entrepreneurs. That's the reason why.
So you've got one called Single Mom Success Secrets.
Single moms.
Single mom, just one, Single Mom Success Secrets.
But this is Success Secrets. This is 8-week program.
Baby, listen, I would go get that .com right now. Am I still in first? Chuck, I can't see. Okay, we have to just make sure that's there. So see,
Yes, I keep checking.
if I were you, Silvana, and ask AJ, would you go get Single Mom Success Secrets right now? I would.
That's a great one if that's going to be a target market for sure. Because whether you use it immediately or not, you're going to end up pointing it. It's something to hold.
But this is URL. But my question is the title for the program, for 8-week online program.
Yeah,
and it's supposed to be only two to three words. That's what.
Okay, you know what? You have a choice right now. You can go call Iman and work with him, or you can listen to what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Single Mom Success Secrets is a pretty fucking great title. It's an 8-week course to learn how to live the laptop lifestyle in between baby diapering, shopping for food, going to the gym, and trying to find a husband. Because if you don't go buy that, I'm going to. No, it's really good.
Okay. All right.
And AJ, you want to back me up on this?
I do that a lot with the .com. You got 24 hours type stuff. I'm coming up. Oh no, I'm looking up for some for her right now.
He's
right.
already looking it up. Yeah.
So those are things that Silvana, you don't need to tell me that it only needs to be 2 words. If it's 4 words and it's perfect, congratulations. It's better than Ladies Laptop Lifestyle, which is a bullshit title, okay?
Okay.
Nobody wants to be called ladies.
Okay.
So, you know, and you can do, here's the thing, you can do Single Mom Success Secrets 1, 2, and 3. You can do a basic course. And again, I'm not telling you that has to be what it is, but that's more exciting than anything that you brought up so far.
What do
Is
you
it taken?
Yeah, I'm agreeing more and more with you, Forbes.
He's saying he agreeing with you more and more.
I know, because he's a smart man. Let me tell you something. Yeah, no, let me tell you something. I've done, you know, when it comes to pitching and branding, I'm as good as they get. I'll go toe to toe with anybody. So you want to go buy that. And that's one idea. And I would just leave it at that. Honestly, that's the title of your 8-week program. Now what I want is, what's the name of each module? What are you teaching? What's the guarantee? What's the result? So what am I getting? So if that's the title of it, for argument's sake, right? Because I have got 4 more minutes here.
Yeah.
What's the promise of this program?
The promise of this program is that they're gonna build successful, profitable business foundation for their business.
Nah, you know, you and I just went through this whole thing earlier. We did a whole exercise in building confidence. Write down 10 things single moms want.
Oh, so, okay. So I'm going to get that information based on the interviews that I'm setting up right
Just
now.
write down right now 10 things you think single moms might want.
Okay.
And yeah, put out an interview. Go on a group, a Facebook group for single moms. I'm sure there is one. And say, hi guys, I'm creating a course and I'd like to design it to help you. What do you guys need? So what,
Yeah.
what are a couple things that you think they might need?
They need their clarity around.
So here's the deal. Look, Shavana, this is how easy it is. Single Moms Group has 19,000 people in it. Go join the group.
What is Forbes? What do you think about single parent success?
No, she wants moms. You can do that as well.
Okay.
But her expertise is she's a woman. AJ, there's 19,000 members in single moms. Single moms have different needs. She's a woman. That's great. This group is for single moms, meaning no men allowed. If your baby daddy isn't in the picture, if you're divorced, if you're a widow, blah, 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 blah. Great. Start reading this. Well, join the group. There's like 10 of these groups. It's got nothing about co-parenting, because if you put the word parent in there, I think you're all about kids.
I'm
These are
already part of some groups as well, so I can maximize on that.
Right, but I'm just saying, here's another single moms group. There's so many of them, so that market is huge.
Okay.
Now, the only problem with that is you're not a mom,
Yep.
so it's kind of interesting.
Well, so what I figured out by attracting those clients who are single moms is that they attracted to the fact that I have that freedom, that I do what I want, that I travel. This is what they crave.
Right, so there you just answered your own question. So write this down. They want freedom. They want to be able to travel. They want to live the life that they want. They don't want to be dependent. So what is it that you offer? I offer a business blueprint that you can help make money in your sleep. You can get more confidence, which leads to more freedom. All the key words that you're thinking of. Got it?
Yep.
And you're going to design this really cute, a cute logo with you, because you look great with legs and a short skirt, maybe a baby in one hand, a briefcase in the other, and behind you is a big tower of money. I don't know. Yeah?
I'm going to find a potential daddy for a cute baby that no, I'm just kidding.
Single mom success secrets. It's a great concept. Because
Yeah, I love it.
Because what it allows you to not just target businesses. You were talking about building confidence and becoming a woman and overcoming rape and tragedy and finding yourself. Women look up at you going, wow, you're really strong. I want to be like you.
Yep.
Well, great. That's what we offer in this 8-week training. It's interactive. I would use that word. It's a process. You have to go through the whole process. It's why I can't give it to you in 1 hour. It takes 8 weeks. It's a community. Women like to be part of a community. So there's a bunch of you in the group so I can talk to you. We can share ideas.
Love it.
And all those things, yeah, it's that simple.
Love it. I'm going to write it down. Is it okay for me to have access to this recording through chat?
Of course. That's why we recorded it.
Amazing. Forbes, how can we support you on Friday and Saturday for your event? I want to be clear. Do you want to meet before, or you just tell us what to do and you want us to show
What
up?
I would love you guys to be at the Palms at 8:30 in the morning on Saturday.
8:30 on Saturday.
That's registration. There'll be about 3 or 4 other people. I don't need to tell you guys what to do, because the first thing I want to do is I want to go in there and I want to I'll probably be there maybe even at 8, but I want to put something on everybody's seat. If there's 500 seats, that takes a little bit of time. Then I would like you to be in the room while I start the speech and be the ones to collect it or answer questions. So, when I say that, and so if I start at 9:30, I'll do this about 9:45. I'm hoping that hands go crazy and you just, you're all on either side of the room, you're collecting pieces of paper, and then we all go to the very back of the room for about an hour and answer questions and be available. And then hopefully by that time I've snuck you into the event and you can enjoy the rest of the day. It's 2 days. Because I'm first day. It's 2.5 days long. There are crazy people to meet in that room.
Awesome. Okay. Well, if there's anything in addition to that you want us to know, so just let us know through chat, and we are here.
Well, so my only thought is, AJ, is there anybody else that you might know that would have value being in the room that I can get maybe as a volunteer? I think Ray and I said if we want to pay everybody, $100 to participate, that'd be cool. But after about $600, I'm kind of done. So you guys can get paid, but I think I need to find some people who could have major benefit by being associated with all this. Like one of your students who's up and coming, wants to be a speaker, wants to learn, is kind of a hustler. You tell me.
I'm sure I could probably come up with a list of people. I don't think you need any more people.
I do. I think if the room is 600 people, that's a pretty big room. And I only have a half hour total. And I want it to kind of happen simultaneously. That when I say there's 50, if I've got 50 people waving in their hands, and remember, it's hard to get through all that. I don't want the distractions. I want to finish my speech. And I want to finish on a really high note.
Right now, how many do you need? How many more?
I only have 2, so you guys would make it 4.
Okay, so maybe 4, 6 more. I'll think of a list and I'll let Chuck know.
Okay, and then Ray is also trying to find somebody because it's his best interest as well. Again, this is kind of new. You know, this will be the second time I've ever pitched this. He's never pitched this product from stage.
By the way, I already emailed the contract to you.
Thank you very much, because this will now be the second time I've basically gotten screwed and could use a coach for this too. So 2 weeks ago, a friend of mine said, hey, Forbes, can you come out and help me? And I said, sure. I'd love you to speak. I've got a couple, I got 100 people or so in a room. I'm like, okay. Adam is really young and fun, and I don't know why I didn't think to send him a contract of some sort. I get there, AJ, and I am the keynote speaker in front of 300 people at a network marketing company for Forex. They paid the Grammy Award winning DJ. They didn't pay me anything. And I'm like, well, shit, I have an hour and 15 minutes to speak. We have to talk, because you didn't let me know it was this kind of an event. People pay 20 grand to have a speaker like me come and talk. Now, if I'm going to just talk, you can pay me that, or I can sell something. And he's like, well, what would you sell? And I said, well, I haven't sold it yet, but I could try selling this 360 thing. And he's like, okay. I ended up only making 2 sales. So we made $2,000, half of which I gave to Ray. I didn't really win this side of it, but it was a good, I don't know. I got screwed. I didn't know. I didn't think about, you got to sign a contract. You got to make sure I've got A, B, C, and D. And if there's not, then provisions for other things. And I don't know what's in your contract, but I want to make a really good ironclad contract that says, if you promise me to speak and I'm selling, and there's not X amount of people, the percentage of people that you said were going to be in the room, I get the whole email. I don't know. Whatever it is, there just was not enough penalties enough. You need a contract. I don't know why I didn't have one.
Yeah. Well, you got one. You have something to work with now.
Well, I have yours. Daphne just sent me one as well. And I just want to make sure I'm not missing things that I don't think to think of. I already got all the brown M&Ms out of the tray. You have to explain that one till Savannah.
Oh, those are the natural ones. Those are
Whatever, but was it Van Halen who had them take all the brown M&Ms out of the bowls? That was part of their contract.
The movie with Jennifer Lopez where she only ate the brown ones.
Oh God, that's so funny. All right, you guys, I got to jump on. Did you guys vote for Jet Set Mag for me?
I did.
Okay,
Where's
Jet Set.
that? No, I don't.
Okay, go to jetsetmag.com. I'm keeping an eye on it because it ends tonight at.
Just go to the group. There's a link in the Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook? Okay. In Forbes.
Oh, no. I got a message. It got in the messenger, so.
Go to my Facebook. Because
Okay.
I'm kind of funny about this, but I really like winning. Call me silly.
I also sent you an email, Silvana, that will have it.
Okay, so is this one? No. This one? No.
Scroll down a little bit. That's right there.
This one. Okay.
So, Chuck, how are we doing? Are you still number 1?
Yep, right there, currently first.
1 hour and 33 minutes left. But I'll tell you what, number 2 and 3, they keep switching back and forth.
11 o'clock is the end.
Well, it's in 30 minutes, 23 minutes, something like that. Anyway, this is fun.
An hour and 33 minutes for me.
Oh, shoot. All right.
Yeah,
So
it's
be
11
positive
o'clock.
vote, right?
Say again?
I press be positive vote here.
No, it's good.
Free daily vote. Free daily vote.
Oh, okay. Step 1, log into your Facebook.
All right. So I'm going to jump off. We are not doing an April Forbes Factor. We postponed it until May.
Also, there's no Forbes Factor at all in April?
No.
No, we moved it to May.
We moved it to May 9th. I got a real big thing. It's kind of a long story, and I got to call some more people. But we're going to do it in May.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a better time. It all
Okay.
came up too soon.
So my last question to you, Forbes, is you remember I offered my support at Forbes Factor as a volunteer. Would you like me to support you?
Yes. So you can definitely-
Absolutely.
I would love that.
You know what, May?
Do you know which date so I can book them in?
May 9th
Yes.
and 11 and 12.
Arr.
You say it again?
Oh, why, AJ? What are you doing?
I'm on a cruise ship at that time. I
Who's
get off
cruise? Who's cruise?
Armin Moorings.
I like Armin.
It's
How does that
10th
work?
through the 14th.
So we spent some time with him in North Carolina just a week ago. That's where he had his mastermind. AJ was there.
And, I don't know. Well, we could do the later date. We just announced this today, but we only announced it internally.
Yeah, if there is a chance to influence you, the very next weekend would be wonderful. I mean, I would love to really help watch your back on and help create some structure. And
Yes, I would greatly value that.
that would be the very next.
All right, well then we've just moved it because you guys have that kind of power. All right, so let me ask you a question. What's the deal on his cruise? Explain it to me, AJ.
His business, once they get in, he has what's called Marketing University, and so this is just a cruise for his members, mostly his members. It's not, they're not excluding anyone, but it's really going to be, I think he said like 40, 50 people, not a lot of people, and it's and he'll speak his marketing, but it's really for his university people and their ideas, in their way of marketing.
And it's leaving from Florida, so it's going through
Fort Lauderdale, St. Martin, Haiti.
7 days. And I mean, his people who are part of his marketing university are very, they're very successful when it comes to their business, right? He's working with some really successful people, but in very different industries. What type of businesses they had? They had lawyers, they had accountants, food, product people, not just like personal development people. So he's got quite, multi-million dollar owners.
Yeah,
I love it. All right, so now my event is a week later.
What are the dates, Forbes? So it's 5 days, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's 8 days total because we're going to do business after that. So, and I will tell you what's fun about having you in business too is that part of this is that we get to continue to build our businesses. I always have different guests come. We always learn something unique, and it's a great groundwork for us to be quiet. It's a combination of a mastermind of all my year-long clients, but teaching business strategies and implementing things. One of the biggest things that we have is that we all come up with these great ideas, but nobody does anything, Mm-hmm. So I've got 100 different ideas here that we're growing, or doing books, whatever it is. When you're locked in a room, you get a lot of work done.
Mm-hmm. So that will be the second weekend. Please tell me again the dates for that. Is it going to be 17? When is it going to start?
Yeah, 17th through the 21st.
17th through the 21st, but she said Forbes said 8 days.
Right. So then you add 3 more days on for Business Mastery, which is the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
So
Okay.
17th to the 24th.
And what about the 2-day to branding with Ray? Are you going to do that? Because that was included as well, right?
Now, you know what's interesting about that is we cannot do that afterwards because it's Memorial Day weekend, guys. Shit. I don't think that's a good idea.
The 25th, 26th, and 27th is Memorial Day weekend.
Yep. At least that's what it says on my calendar here.
Okay.
So, it's funny. Silvana, he's now built a really beautiful studio.
Pardon?
He has now built a really beautiful studio, and I'm thinking Ray should keep Brandon 2 days at his space. I really do.
Okay.
I don't think you want to spend any more time in my space. Personally, I don't. After 8 days, I'm pretty much done.
Yeah.
I don't know when his Brandon 2 days is.
It would be the worst 8 days of my life for sure.
Well, oh no. But it is interesting because I have an option this time to not do Business Mastery and do Brandon 2 days or combine the two.
I would say combining it together, and instead of Brandon 2 days, you could do Business Mastery and Brandon 2 days within 3 days.
Well, because I kind of did that. It's funny because Brandon 2 days doesn't really take 2 days. That's what's interesting. It pretty much is you figuring out, and I did this for Jenna in 1 hour. The 3 sentences that you are really powerful, getting the right photo. We can do, I don't know, I have to talk to Ray about this. It butts up against Memorial Day weekend. It goes into it. I think it's fine. I think we're going to keep it the way it is. I think 17th through 24th.
Okay.
Are you going to go on Armin's cruise as well?
So This is going to be my reward. I spoke to Arman and he said I can sign up last minute for it, even up to like the last week before the cruise. So I'm focusing on creating business for now.
How much does he want for it?
Pardon?
How much?
1,000.
$1,000.
Wow.
And it's a better
Ship than Carnival.
better ship as well.
You know, when I listened to Captain Lou tell about why he chose Carnival, I'm like, you're such a bullshitter. A lot of ships will have got beautiful rooms for you to do this in and make deals with you. You are the bottom of the barrel, my love, and shame on you because I thought the food was the worst I've ever eaten. I mean, it was just horrible on so many levels. And it's not that they mean to be, it's just I would never go Carnival ever. It's gross. I mean, I thought it was weird. Even their nice restaurant was bad. So,
Well, I mean, what I've sensed, like, you know, with his people as well, he has more, I would say, mature members of his programs and already established, or people who were like doing really well online, but they coming back on track. So he has huge resources on his marketing university, and you know, he is using these shortcuts to actually make money while not spending too much money online. So I don't know if you connected with him, but there is someone like could really help you to connecting dots in your business. I would highly recommend him. And maybe going for that cruise would benefit you as well. And you could incorporate that with some holidays for yourself and Josh. So that would be really good. And it's more intimate environment, like 40, 50 people, right? So it's not as, yeah.
what boat is he going on?
Let me pull it up.
So AJ, just check back in with you, and then I really do have to run. I'm now 10 minutes late for a call with Ray. How is your mindset shift feeling and everything you're doing?
You know, it's being tested, and I feel really good about it.
Tested by him?
Tested by life.
Yeah, well, you know, there's always that alternative. Luke Perry found that out the hard way.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it's probably Royal Caribbean, Royal Aurora. I don't know how.
Oh, Royal Caribbean's a nice cruise ship.
I know. They're all nicer than Carnival. It's what makes me so sad about Captain Lou.
Budget place. So yeah, Royal. It must be Royal Caribbean because it's called Royal.
Okay. All right, well, I'll reach out to him. I like Armin. We've met a couple of times. All right, I got a lot of good things going on. Let me handle some stuff here. Silvana, the more that you're on track and use the words that actually mean something. You got a title for your course. You're going to make your course. That's how easy it needs to be. No more dragging things out. You're going to finish all your visa stuff, get it going, and the next thing you know, massive success, and people are going to learn from you and all the stuff that you've gone through, okay?
Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was powerful. Something that you mentioned, I forgot to ask you, which was those 3 words that describe me. Do you mind if I send it in a message, any ideas that I will have?
What do you think? I wouldn't do that just yet. What do you think they are?
Well, emotional fitness, mindset coach.
No. Okay. We're going to talk about next time. Don't go there right now. Work on your course, because you let it get a little bit more good at what you're doing first, because all those words are fine, but you don't want to get confused. You don't want emotional. You don't want fitness. And I don't quite know what your specialty is yet. Let me see the course. Okay.
All right.
Let me see the strategy to sell the course, and then everything else will be revealed. I promise.
So how would you introduce yourself on Saturday if I meet people and network with them? What would be the most simple way to introduce myself?
Well, how do you make money? Are you a transformational coach?
Transformational or mindset coach.
There you go. And I like somebody said mind shift. I like that you could be a mind shift coach. I've never heard that before, and I like it a lot.
So mind shift coach. Yeah.
AJ, when you hear that, what do you think?
I hear a little generic.
I know, but I like the word mind shift. I think they're a millionaire mind shift coach. I don't know. Play with it.
Okay. All right.
I'll talk to you guys before Saturday. Thank you very much, both of you.
See you Saturday. 8:30, we're going to be there.